And for more analysis, we're welcoming in Niall Stanage, White House columnist with our partner, thehill.com. Niall, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Good to be with you, Natasha.
There's a lot to talk about, as always. Let's talk about Trump today, confirming more tariffs are coming. We see 25% expected on steel and aluminum, set to start tomorrow. And just recently, tariff talk really destabilized the market. So do you think we will be seeing unease in the markets as a result of this?
I think we might well do, Natasha, because remember, it was only 6 days ago that the president had threatened even more widespread tariffs, then appeared to back off that threat, and he caused a kind of a dip and then a rebound in the markets as that process played itself through. I think the general argument about tariffs is that they tend to be inflationary. And of course, that is what causes the market unease. Now, right now, stock futures, looking ahead of tomorrow's market open, are up very slightly, having fallen when he initially made these remarks. We'll see how the markets react tomorrow. But certainly the overall fear is about the inflationary effects of tariffs and their obvious tendency to curb international trade.
Yeah, and Niall, I do want to turn to new numbers, a new poll from CBS today reflecting broadly positive ratings for Trump, much more mixed numbers for Musk. So what are you tracking here? And at what point is there a risk for the president of Elon Musk dragging him down?
Yeah, I think it's a great point. That poll was indeed pretty positive for President Trump. You'd be happy reading that poll if you were him, because it showed voters crediting him for doing what he had promised and so on and so forth. But right down at the bottom, there was pretty mixed feelings at best about Elon Musk. A lot of people believing he had too much influence on the government, on the administration. Obviously, he's commanding a lot of headlines right now, commanding a lot of attention right now. That, coupled with the lukewarm popularity, at least, does pose some risks for the administration. I would not expect President Trump likes either the spotlight stealing element or the lack of popularity. So I'd be a little tentative about whether Mr. Musk will continue in his current prominence over the longer term.
And during his Super Bowl Sunday interview, the president saying that Elon Musk and his Doge team will have more agencies to target in the coming days. Let's take a listen.
I told him do that. Then I'm going to tell him very soon, like maybe in 24 hours, to go check the Department of Education. He's going to find the same thing. Then I'm going to go to the military. Let's check the military. We're going to find billions, hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud and abuse.
Niall, do you expect we're going to see the same kind of pushback against Doge going after these major parts of the federal budget as we have with Treasury and other departments so far?
I do, particularly where the Defense Department is concerned. Now, that goes to a very long-running debate in American society about whether there is too much money spent on the military and on armaments or not. But there's an enormous interest in the military for obvious reasons, and really sweeping cuts, I think, will create significant resistance among not only members of the military, but that whole industry. Now, other people want military budgets to be cut, and that's, as I say, a genuine debate. But the broad argument or the broad approach that Musk favors with these very, very big cuts, I think that will encounter resistance. And I think there are genuine reasons for there to be blowback. Mills Hayes was just giving that very good report about how US aid being essentially collapsed allows room for American adversaries to take advantage.
Yeah, how much does it concern you that Russia and China are applauding USAID being so curtailed?
I think that is a concern, and I think that's a really big issue. It is obviously the case that China, in particular, has been seeking to expand its sphere of influence, partly by boosting infrastructure and things like that, but also just by establishing a very firm foothold around the world, really. That had traditionally been the American role, certainly since at least the Second World War. The United States has been the primary mover, the great force in that respect, and to some extent buying goodwill, in other ways really understanding that the nation has a genuine interest in encouraging stability. There seems to be a pullback from that position.
Niall Stanage, always good to see you. Thank you for your time tonight.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.